what's up to myself, because I'm the only body in here right now. As everybody already knows, I am Mama. Yeah, many call it spiritual, Naheem. I go by so many names, but there are so many spirits here with us right now, okay? We're going to see who's going to come through today. We're going to do some channeling. Y'all want to do some channeling? I want to channel today. Where is everybody? Where is everyone? Come on in here. Come on in here. I'm just straightening up a little bit. Get everything straightened up. Got this right here. Got this right here. Hey, XOCHICLI, how are you? Glad to have you here. For a minute there, I thought I was going to be the only one in here, honey. You doing okay? This is one of my latest. Oh yeah, I actually purchased this one right here. I got this one offline. This is a stove. So I made the rest of them. I made this one. Oh yeah. Like I said, I bought this one. I bought this. I mean, I made this. No, I didn't make this. I bought that one. This is actually the prayer beads. And I have a bundle that I bought. I made that. I bought this. I bought the crucifix. Can't go nowhere without it. I actually made that. So, how are you? Nice. Sarah, how are you? Okay. So, anyways, this is my new studio now. I made it into a studio. The man came out and painted it, but he didn't paint the doors and the trim. That door needs paint. Got my little air conditioning unit here. Put up some brand new curtains. That's the bed, at least the bed sprays. I want something new. I got tired of the old setup, and I went out and got my flat screen TV. This is a sheet shed. This is my own sheet shed. It's in his man cave over here. Oh, okay, so y'all, I'm in the studio here. Those are some things that need to be put away. I need to put that away. In that corner is my art studio, and that's my walk-in closet with all my shenanigans in there. Oh man, it is a mess. Y'all don't want to go in there. Oh, got my ironing board here. That's my ironing board where I iron all of my prayer cloths and dolls when I'm putting them together, and of course my clothes. This is a bathroom in here. It's a weird setup because this is Mr. Billy's bathroom in that area. Use that bathroom. My bathroom is close to the house. They want to do an update. I don't want an update now, not right now. So anyways, are we going to have anybody else comment today, or is this it? Let me ask you something. Okay. YouTube gonna let you on notifications for tonight? Hey, hang on, y'all. Okay, so the reason why I am playing this song, because this song was made by me 2017. And it's a lot of chopped up lyrics in there that at the time I did not understand, but I understand them now. Okay? So I was like, what the heck Spirit is trying to say up in this joint? Put some of this elbow oil on. My elbows be ashy. So I was like, But now, after the scam, hello, the lyrics make sense. If you listen to the lyrics, and then we're gonna go ahead on and get into this video. I was like, what? So y'all listen to it with me before we get started, okay? I'm excited about this live. How many people got a notification? Hey, Lydia. How many people got a notification? Press 1 if you got one. If you did, it is what it is. 20,000 subscribers. Come on. And no one gets a notification. Do the math. My work and my mission is successful. I started on this journey in 2015, only Black women. I was letting the women know, with the help of white bitches, that it is okay to come out of the room closet and express yourself, introduce yourself, and be proud of yourself as a witch. 2008, let's go back. 2008. Those videos may be here, but may not. You do have to go to a desktop to view this channel back to 2008, or they may have taken it down. I came to you all with fields and fields of tomatoes, cucumbers, pumpkins. I was one of the first Black witches to come out and introduce myself as an agriculturist. 2009. Okay? From the last 15 years, YouTube has been taking me because they realize the power, leadership role that I have. So this is why no one gets notifications. Algorithms are not controlled by computers. Humans control the algorithms. Algorithms are all about controlling how much attention or retention that a creator can get. So I have been pulled completely out of the algorithm. They're very necessary. Why? There are so many videos. Did y'all get it? Many will starve, many will die, many will perish. Can't remember the order, but that was 2017.
Because the reaper can't wait, I'm going down to the crossroad. Early in the morning, I'll take a cigar and some liquor and a thought. Because the reaper can't wait, I'm going down to the crossroad. Early in the morning, I'll take a cigar and some liquor and a thought. Because the reaper can't wait.
The reaper is
I'm
here,
going
y'all.
down to the crossroad.
The reaper. Why am I having such a hard time? Oh. Okay, I don't want anyone else's music playing, because then that'll mess with the copyrights. 2017, I made that song. I've been here since 2008, 15 years, spreading the good news and making women and men comfortable with being a witch. Because when you go back 2008, you couldn't just go around comfortably, especially as a black person, saying, I'm a witch, I'm a witch. Like I said, the white witches greeted me here. Okay, they were here. Okay, but I was the only black witch doing pioneer work. And it went on from there into some great places, some wonderful places. You know what I'm saying? And as we are here right now, I'm totally out of the algorithm. Algorithms are very important. It's important you stay in those because there is so many videos and so many things to do until if you're not reminded, go and check out such and such channel, such and such channel, you'll forget that they're there. So the whole thing here now, this is all manual. This is all analog. You understand? If you want to see content here, you can't necessarily wait on a notification because I don't even know if they send those out anymore. You just have to come and just check and see anything going on over there because they don't necessarily notify anybody. It is okay. It is fine. I am good with this because the people who's supposed to be here, you best better believe Spirit is going to make sure they're here. But I'm just trying to let you all know why the numbers are the way they are. But it's a success because what I did 15 years ago has changed the scope, you understand? Especially for African Americans expressing every bit of the mysterious parts of themselves that in a place, we talk about 30 years ago, in our community, we could not talk about. We couldn't talk about this, you know what I'm saying? And so what I feel like is this, it's not important that they know, you understand, how it got started and who got started it. What is important is that source, you understand what I'm saying, used me and others as a catalyst, you see, to get the movement started. Um, I have the very first temple that I know of in Alabama, but now everybody is getting a temple together. And like I said, mission and assignment successful because that lets me know that this is going to be a whole new place. There are going to be so many people now. You understand what I'm saying? Going in this direction. Unfortunately, people, unfortunately for the rich and the wealthy, people are going to be quitting their jobs. No one's going to work anymore. No one is going to slave and labor anymore. Those days are over with. I know it was wonderful and cool, back in the day when you could get, cheap labor. But now your moms and pops and stuff, everybody's going to be a mom and pop. They're coming back. Moms and pops are coming back. They will be forced to as we watch America crumble. How do I feel about all of this? I have no fear. I'm actually looking forward to it. A lot of us infinite beings are looking forward to this. We were actually, I hate to use the word chosen because now chosen ones, it's just being they running it in the ground. We were selected, we're the selected ones. They decided to utilize us, most of us selected ones. I want to say that, but eventually they'll say selected ones. It's okay. You understand? But because my source will get credit for it. Okay. The selected ones are those of us who are considered the outcast, the introverts. Everything people see negative in all of that is us. Okay. And they had to choose us because we're not necessarily distracted. We're devoting ourselves to being ourselves. We don't have to put on personas because we're not going to be accepted by the normal people. You understand? Anyway, so I mean, I know for myself personally, I don't want to be accepted. I want to strive daily, you understand, discovering myself, because I don't know how much time I have left. I may only have a few days left, a few minutes, a few weeks, a few years. And this right here is the great emancipation. I tell people, you understand, this is it. Slavery is over. You all thought slavery was over in the 1800s. No, now slavery is open, because what they call, all this shit is getting ready to be abolished. Hell, I'm an abolitionist. Hello, that's what I came out to do 15 years ago. So I know that I am responsible, and I take my part in this. I'm responsible for the decline in the economy of America. Most of us selected ones, infinite beings, infinite ones, chosen ones, we're responsible for like the steady, you understand, the steady destruction, dismantling of the United States of America. And we can say these things because we're covered. Source has covered us with protection. So we can come out and say what we got to say. And if you don't believe we're in this decline, I mean, like maybe you're somewhere else in a whole nother dimension. But news flash, you understand? Food shortages are definitely, they're coming. What you decide to do is totally up to you. I don't mind being vocal about what I'm doing. I am a great magician. You need to be practicing those skills. Magicians can teleport food, because they sure got my big bag of rice. $29 big, huge bag. They was able to teleport from my truck driving home, okay? A $29 bag of rice. Magi's, get yourself ready to call down mana. You can get your canned goods ready and your non-perishables, all of that is fine. But eventually, okay, your cupboards will be empty. You need to know how to call down mana. I've seen the miracles. I've seen them call down these things from the earth, okay, the heavenly earths. I've seen fish fall from the sky. Hello? Oh no, I've seen it online. I haven't seen it and witnessed with my eyes, but I know one sister called me. She didn't know what it was. A woman called me from Detroit, and she told me that it was like a white, thick substance that looked like white bread was falling from the skies. I told her, I said, baby, that is manna. That is what they said Jesus was able to do. You understand what I'm saying? He was a magician. You understand? He took so many loaves of bread and fed so many people, hordes of people that were hungry and starving. And he multiplied the fish to feed them. You're going to have that kind of supernatural powers. Working jobs that is inevitable. You may as well get ready to find you another way to make a living, because there are going to be so many job cuts between now and further off in the future. You're just watching the beginning of the decline. People are wondering, oh, when is it going to start and when we're going to see it and when it's going to end. This will continue on for a decade. 10 years from now, this place is probably going to be looking like famine. It's going to be impoverished. It's going to be a third world country. Now, they know this decline is coming. And what they have decided to do is to not inform us, not necessarily to speak to us. Your President Biden has decided to give you all a warning. He has already said out of his own mouth, and I heard that myself, that food shortages are coming. We look at China, and we said, oh, wow, how unfortunate, but that's coming to your city near you. You will go into your grocery stores and find empty shelves. Prepare yourselves for that because it is inevitable. It's not about, necessarily if it's going to happen. It's all about when it's going to happen, y'all. So anybody ready for this? Anyone here ready for that great moment? I'm gonna put on a little bit of music. I'm starting to hear my speakers go. It's time for some new wires. Those are my studio speakers that you hear. So I'm hoping that everything is going to turn out in your favor as far as you preparing yourselves and your family for the inevitable. Aliens are here. A lot of people may not know what I mean when I say aliens. When I say aliens, I'm talking about extraterrestrials. I'm talking about interdimensionals. I'm talking about angels. I'm talking about demons. I'm talking about entities. Those are the things I'm talking about. I'm not necessarily talking about the typical green or gray, being that comes out with the huge almond-shaped eyes. That's not what I'm talking about. They're here. I always talk about the galactic council. They've already told what we call reptilians to get themselves ready and get out of office. They refuse. So what you're getting ready to witness is going to be something that is going to be very astounding. Y'all know I already been there. I done seen it. I'm an active time jumper. You're going to see the violence that will, and you know us, honey, we won't always go in there and save somebody, but you won't be able to save this, okay? You're going to see violence against them. Elites will begin to turn on themselves. You kind of seeing it now, as it's just looking at the situation with Russia and America deciding to become this giant over such a huge giant, and you'll see them turn on themselves as America has gone in and confiscated a yacht that does not belong to them to pretty much, flex and exert their power against this giant. So, they're gonna really, it's gonna really get a little bit uncomfortable as Russia is making decisions. We're not gonna go down like this. We know we have far more power. You understand? As far as our weaponry, why would we let this place, understand, make decisions that's going to critically damage our finances and things of that nature? So you get ready, get yourself ready. And Why would America take such a drastic move? I mean, you know, what is what you really want to know what is in the Ukraine? I mean, like, what is really over there? What is America protecting, and why invest so much money into this nation, and to a point you will bring them over here? It is it's something pretty big. So as Russia makes these decisions, America is also making some decisions. Now, I know for sure that one of the decisions that America is making is going underground. Okay? There are a lot of truck drivers that are reporting that there is an underground world. A lot of these earthquakes, and I need to let you all know, y'all get yourselves ready for this earthquake. And I had already warned you all of the tsunami that was going to happen between Japan and right there in the coastline, right there in that little middle section. It went on down, and I already had it, but get yourselves for this earthquake that is going to occur here in America. And I already told you an earthquake is coming. And this one right here is not going to be good at all. It's going to be just like the one that hit Haiti. And it's going to be out there near California, okay? Right in that area. Cali, goddamn it, watch out. Texas, what's coming for you is really, 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 really going to be devastating. Texas, it ain't good. Like I said, so America is flexing, and they feeling themselves because they feel like we got the world against the giant Russia. But America ain't crazy, because they still steady digging caverns underground. They're putting up the shelves, they're stocking up all the water. That's why you're gonna have some water shortages. This is how come there's going to be a war over the Antarctic. Don't y'all already know? There's a huge portal there at the Antarctic. It's a door, it's a gate that they're opening, and they are allowing these interdimensional beings onto Earth. Okay? You know, in the spirit realm, there's already war right now. Then it comes on down here. They are entering into our plane of existence. One of the major portals is in the Antarctic. Most people think that there's a struggle over the Antarctic because no one owns the Antarctic. And the fact that it is getting hot as fuck, nobody wants to talk about that. It's getting hot. The Galactic Council is not playing. It has told them it is time that you give them back what you stole. They refuse. So pressure is put on them, and part of the pressure is the sun. Sometimes I'm like, oh, the sun is growing, it's growing, but they have some type of barrier over it to reflect the energy back at the sun, which causes it to look like it's swelling in the sky. I already did the time jump. I already told you all about my experience as a Zorton, that it got to the point over there right now. The sun is so violent until there is no night. The sun is out day, and what is to be night, it never goes in. And it's so interesting to look at it, because it's like in the daytime it's lit up so until it's, in a sense, having black eyes is going to be important. I have black eyes. My eyes are black. They're not brown. This is melanin in my eyes to protect my cornea and different places in here from UV light rays, and my skin is excessively black and melanated to protect from the sun. With this intensity of light, people were wearing shades, like big, huge shades. Or some people had protective garments over their skin. Some people were bandaged. I already told you all about that because of the ultraviolet rays. We're going to get a huge dose of that. They're using geoengineering to combat that type of energy from the planet as the Earth returns to its to one of its cycles. I don't know what the Earth's original cycle, but as an oracle, I know it's returning to one of its cycles, and one of its cycles is a tropical environment. Right now, we're growing palm trees around in this area that never grew, and I had a lemon tree that survived the whole entire winter. And the little seedling, it passed away, but it passed away because I forgot to keep it watered. You know what I'm saying? But it stayed outside. That's unheard of. A citrus tree, like a lemon tree, is unheard of. Aloe vera still out there. A lot of tropicals were able to survive. Some of my summer plants have never died because the so-called winter you just experienced is an artificial, manufactured winter. There is no such thing as a winter. Never had to put a big coat on, a little sweater, jacket was okay. In the next 5 years, unless they put more weather machines, I call them weather machines, that push out clouds and push out these aerosols that cool the atmosphere instantly with like substances like water and liquid nitrogen or what have you, and they're cloud seeding with aluminum oxides and all of those different things. Okay, eventually 5 to 10 years from now, not gonna work. They know it. They're headed to the caves and caverns. This place is going to be a total wreck. Autumn won't be no such thing. Survival mode is one of the scariest things you could ever imagine, where, good people turn bad. I don't know if you ever been in a situation like that. I don't know if you ever been in a situation where, now, only reason why I can talk about it is because in my time jumps, I'm an Aquarius, and we have sight well beyond most star charts. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? Many star signs have sight. They can see beyond the veil. I don't want to take that away from any star chart, okay? But the Aquarius, where they can see, no one else can see. And this is what makes us odd. Like lots of people say Aquariuses are strange people. We're odd. We're different. We're awkward. We're like this because there's so many different existences. The plane of existence that we come from, okay? That particular star system that we come from, because we all Aquariuses come from that place, okay? When that house is open, you understand, when we come out during that time period, okay? So it gives us sight beyond most. You're like, oh, you best better believe if I said it's gonna happen. I'm going to places, and y'all don't know what complete darkness is, where there is no light. So black and terrifying, just like a vault. No moon. No moon. Where's the moon? You outside, no moon, you ain't got no light. You got to almost just feel around groans coming from people, dogs, just all kind of furry critters and stuff, just running amok, rats. And I ain't trying to make this one of those dude videos, but I'm trying to give us a way to prepare ourselves for what is going to happen. Dogs ain't vaccinated. Cats ain't vaccinated. We see what happened. It's all just running around. We can't see it. The nights were bad, but the days were worse. Because the reason why I said the nights were bad and the days were worse is because I could at least not see it. In the daytime, I had to see it all night. Just seeing people it was worse things like this because people were hungry. People were so hungry. I don't know if you ever been so hungry you can eat a person, but these people were so hungry, man. They were eating each other. This is one of my time jumps, okay? My time jumps. I've seen some very gruesome time jumps, okay? Are you all ready for that? Just think about all of those things that are just unimaginable. Those are the things that you can imagine. Where you have no rights. There is no police officers. There is no one to establish any order. So people are just running out to their own devices, breaking into homes, and you understand, I don't know if you have enough ammunition to protect and guard your children because children were most vulnerable. And you just do the math. They were taking people, kids. You're gonna hear a lot more about folks taking folks' children and stuff coming up. It was taking people's children and yeah, I ain't even gonna get into talking about what they were taking folks' children. I want to do a reading on America. Then I want to do one on Russia. I want to see what the fate of the two is going to be. I need to know. And I got one of my oracle decks that I created here. Here is another one of my oracle decks. I have several decks. I'm just about completing one of my last decks. They are possessed by me, my spirits, my ancestors, my demons. I accept mine. I'm never going to get rid of them because they are me. I was sitting down there talking to somebody and I said, I want to find a way to kill them because there's another copy of me. And the other person laughed. And, people are probably saying, why did they laugh? Well, they laugh because it's like complete suicide to kill your copy because it's your ethereal. My ethereal copy, which I have taken it back into me, was separated from my body 2017. I separated, or it decided to separate from me. Your ethereal copy is your spirit copy of you. It wears the same clothes you wear. Oh man, this is epic to have a video like this. This is epic because on YouTube hide our videos. It's real hard to find these videos because I looked for them and I can't find it. I know I'm not the only one talking about it. It's just that YouTube's not gonna let anybody openly get a chance to see it. But when she separated from me, I began to have problems with copies, like double copies of things missing, and things of that nature. you all need to prepare yourselves for it, because what is going to happen is these elites are trying to find a way to make copies of you all, especially melanated people, as they work on. Some people call it the metaverse. Some people call it, just other things. They got so many different names for this new digital world that they're creating, where they can, because of the elites will no longer be able to procreate, spawn, you understand, divide and multiply. They have decided another way while they're in their caverns to be able to continue to exist as they face their extinction. And it is to pretty much use you as an avatar, especially melanated people. Use you as a avatar for their conscious, you understand, to upload or download their conscious into your avatar. So you have to be real careful when you're doppelganger. Okay, that's basically what it is in a sense separated from you. Is it yours, or is it something? Are they creating a copy of you? Understand? Because they know the resilience of humanity. They know that the sun is pretty much a generator for just a regeneration for melanated beings. It really is. And this is why so many melanated beings are sick. They're sick because a lack of the sun god, those downloads, the sun, the rays, the energy is like sort of like a evolution, like an evolution. It helps to stimulate and to actually activate your pineal gland. A lack of not having that in your pineal gland, will put you in a vulnerable position where you're not only physically sick because your body cannot defend itself from bio weapons, because that's one of our biggest threats, bio weapons. The body pretty much is able to protect itself from natural pestilence. But when you're getting into bioweapons, these are natural parasites that have been modified in a laboratory. Hello? And your body is not necessarily able to defend itself from that, because they have taken the time, okay? The manpower, the mad scientist power, to trick the actual immune system, its T cells and all of these other cells, to not be able to, figure out, like what is going on here. Now your cancers and stuff out of control, autoimmune issues, adequate sunlight. Lots of sun. Jordan, I always talk about Jordan, because Jordan, you don't see all of those artificial clouds in Jordan like you do everywhere else. So what they have done, and the Galactic Council is definitely going to do something about this. These elites have let everyone know all over the globe that it's going to be spraying these aerosols in the sky to create a shroud, chemical clouds, to block out the sun. So basically, you could be watching a video in Ghana, you see these clouds in the sky, artificial clouds. You could be watching a video all the way in Australia, and you see these clouds. They're everywhere. If you do not allow them or participate in the program of weather modification, they will murder your leaders. Not playing. But there are certain places, the holy places and stuff, that are protected. There are civilizations that protect themselves from these reptilians, or whatever you want to call them, these children of the matrix, by the vibration is so high that us average people, even the elites, cannot reach that place. They're invisible. They're invisible places. That's their protection, because the moment they find these lush paradises, you haven't seen anything on Earth. They think we've seen the entire globe of the Earth. First of all, I don't necessarily think the Earth is round in the sense the way they say it, like a sphere. I don't necessarily. I know for sure as an oracle that it is not. Most people say this is a theory. No, I'm an oracle, and we're going back to where what the oracle says matter, and the news won't exist as Babylon falls. You see what I'm saying? Oracles could see what they couldn't see. Hello? So you can't even see. There is no way for man to see this entire, I don't want to call it Earth. I don't want to call it none of this. I'm going to call it planet, because it's none of that. These are just names they tag. They want you to perceive them as the know-it-all. They haven't seen nothing. This place is so much greater than you could even put your mind to. You can't. They haven't seen anything. They haven't seen, because most of what to be seen, you would have to go into the ocean to see it. They cannot penetrate the depths of the oceans. The way out is through the ocean, not up there. We're encapsulated in water. I was on a mothership. I was on a mothership that was so huge and so vast. I can say it was larger than the earth. What was we moving through? We was moving through water. Don't listen to them. They don't know nothing. They even try to convince us that the earth, we're on the top, Australia's on the bottom. The opposite. You go into other countries, what they teach you is not true. They will laugh at you. And they talk about how they've gone into the outer, the outer skirts and stuff of space, and seeing this and seeing that. They don't have the ability. The only way to go to those places is through to the pineal gland. The physical body is not even able, you understand what I'm saying, to withstand that type, the elements of that. They wouldn't be able to withstand that. But anyways, I'm going to come on up here in the chat. I am so glad to see all of you all come on out. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. Hey, Mike Lewis, how you doing? You doing okay? Glad to see you. Producer Third Son, how you doing? Hey, Pink Wolf. Hey, Brown Sugar, how you doing? Hey, Rico the Brat, how are you? Hey, Sonya Soto, how you doing? Hey, John, I'm going to read y'all comments in just a little bit. Hey, Segment Raw, how are you? Hey, Hearts and Minds and Vegan Woman, where you been? Hey, Irene, how are you? Hey, Jules. Hey, CV. So, I wanted to talk about a lot of different things. I think somebody was asking me about this music. The name, this is a copyright-free music. It's called Ambient Horror Sci-Fi Mix. Inside the Alien Hive, royalty free, no copyrights. I love it. I love it because it actually activates and it opens portals, open my portals and make me more, make me able to receive the transmissions from some of my sources. Now, one of my sources, I wouldn't be able to be on here with that one source because, I don't want y'all to get scared, honey, because that's when I go into position, I'm not making it up, and you don't want to see that. And the reason why sometimes I'm not on camera, because I don't want to be here and actually go into a possession. They're hard to come out of. Okay, so don't let them fool you. When NASA show you these different footages and say, hey, we've been here, we've been there, and they show you all these different footages and stuff like that. This is the surface of Mars, and this is that, or what have you. Like I say, in order to go to these other planes of existences that are not necessarily here, but they are here because we all share of the same space. We do. This is the vehicle. The vehicle is here. The pioneer brain is the spaceship. That is my spaceship. You understand? I can go in an instance, not necessarily now because the conditions got to be right. I can instantly go into a whole nother plane, just like this, whereas you're building a spaceship so you can get there. I'm already there. Physical body cannot handle those type of extremes, that type of acceleration. I mean, the body would actually literally explode. Now, they have reached some height, but they can't go beyond that. Once again, in order to get out the planet, you have to enter into the water. When you see that big, huge sea, that big, huge ocean, that's the doorway to actually exit the planet. It lets you know that whatever we're living on is surrounded by that. You're encapsulated and surrounded by water. So why worry so much about up here, you understand, when you have not gone in the depths of the seas right here? You don't want to try it because you can't. You can't. You can reach certain levels below in the ocean, and it's so much pressure there. Once again, like I said, you literally explode in it. As you descend further down into the seas, the depths of the seas, even a submarine would actually explode. And I said all of that to say, what am I talking about? Okay, now I'm just talking about all this different stuff. Okay. Hearts and Minds says you have to, I always read from the bottom up. You have to be in alpha state to enter that thinking. Yeah, like I can't just necessarily just sit here and just go there. I would have to get in a relaxed state and just go under, and y'all would be just sitting here like saying like when it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen when that state comes to you. What they're doing, what they're gonna do is gonna be so sinister, y'all, because a lot of these towers y'all looking at, I saw one of those towers. Everybody talking about the 5G towers. Not only is it going to be emitting so much radioactive, energy, but also, like he said, we talked about the alpha waves. It's going to act on your brains, your alpha waves of your brain and beta waves of your brain, and there's so many other different waves these towers are going to operate on. And what's so dangerous about it is depending on your state of being, whether you're healthy or not, both physically and mentally will determine some of the things that's going to happen to you. Some people are going to be suicidal. I mean, folks don't just start killing themselves. You'll be like, wait a minute, this person, I just could they love life, and how could they do that? Some people are going to be homicide. They're going to just start murdering family members and stuff like that. But they're going to be controlled by these devices. That's the scary part of it, because those devices can override you, and it can override what your normal would be. When things are when an energy is actually controlling your brain. You understand what I'm saying? There ain't nothing necessarily that you can do, and it is no different than, let's look at it from a spiritual perspective. People are going to be more prone to be controlled by demonic forces. So they're letting them in. Everybody's talking about CERN and everything. I'm talking about these different portals that are open, Antarctic in particular. Just portals everywhere that are just wide open. And these entities are going to be coming in. And like I say, they're going to take control of over humanity. So these are some things you need to be thinking about. There are a lot of depressed people out there. A lot of depressed folks. Very depressed. People are not like themselves, because people have gotten the sickness, and the sickness has actually gone into the pineal gland and done and I gotta put it into words, because there's not necessarily words that I can actually present to you all, but it has gone inside of the pineal gland, and actually I can just see it looks like some type of, it has a spine, and it has spikes and antenna, and it has gone into the pineal gland, and it is attacking the actual God space, that makes that connects us with the divine. It is under attack. Okay, so people are talking about all the different foods that you can eat, and this vegetable, this fruit. They've already gone in to attack the actual fruit of the God is under attack. They've actually removed that, dismantled that. They are gene splicing your fruits, your apples, your oranges, your grapefruits, whatever is in that actually, once again, connects you with the gods, is no longer in your fruits and in your vegetables. There is no way to get it. The fruits and vegetables will actually be a conduit to making you more susceptible, not necessarily just talking about on a physical sense of not having what you need in your body to protect yourself from free radicals and damaged cells that can soon turn themselves into soldiers against you. Now you have multiple sclerosis. Now you have sarcoidosis. All of this osis is something that has been created in the laboratory. Okay. Now you have cancer, Legionnaire's disease, Hashimoto's. You got these things. But what is it doing to you on a God level. The sun is actually the protector. It actually infuses your body with the messages that it needs, that your pineal gland needs in order to give you hope, the ability to repair yourself, to renew yourself, to have hope that you will survive. That is being taken from individuals. So now you're hearing not necessarily about the suicides and the homicides, but you're finding that perfectly healthy people are dying in their sleep. Lots of them. Because they're not connected to them God selves. My God self allows me to regenerate myself on a conscious level. On a conscious level, I'm the governor of this physical body, and I determine. And the cells follow my order. So if I'm not in a healthy mental state of being, because at this point I'm lacking the generator of the sun. Now I may just be one of those who might not necessarily make it. When I wake up, I may wind up in the ICU, can't breathe, lungs full of fluid. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of shit they doing. They're trying to disconnect you from your God self. While we sitting up down here on the physical level, trying to figure out what we can eat, they already attacked us on the spiritual realm, so that we won't be able to reincarnate and come back to this place or any place. I want y'all to know how sinister this is. It's far more complex. Okay? So this is how come we ain't got but 15 people in here. Can we get the thumbs up? You see why we got 15 folk in here? They ain't finna put out no notification. No notifications. They might put 10 or 12 out, but that's it. 20,000 subscribers. So for people who are saying, oh, my algorithms are just great and I'm wonderful, be glad you're in their good graces. No, the rest of us won't be. Because they know every bit of what I'm saying. It's true. People are disconnected. There's a lot of people in here probably know some people who have died. People who didn't wake up out their sleep, people who just went to the doctor because they had a sore throat and they just never came out of the place walking on their feet. They came out in a bag. With only protection. It's not even about food anymore. Because the food is working in conjunction with their plan of destruction. The lettuce that you eat, the onions, the potatoes, all of it. The God gene factor has been manipulated in those foods because foods are like portals. If I want to connect to the endorphins, which make us very happy and elated, of a very sweet fruit like an orange, I'm not able to open the gates to that because they've actually did something to that. They know how powerful that is. They mimic that very pleasurable compound, serum or whatever you want to call it, in that orange by creating high fructose, which is artificial high fructose corn syrup, which, look it up and you look at all of the destructive things that it does to you. It is actually a drug. High fructose corn syrup is a drug. You may as well do cocaine, smoke crack, them type of things. You know what I'm saying? Like you have like sugars, crystal sugar that they create. No different than crack cocaine, methamphetamines are all the same. They get you high. Sugar gets you high. The sugar that they create gets you high. You wash your teeth, just like milk. It's more or less of a slow kill. They did a study with 2 dogs. One dog, they just gave him water. The other dog, they gave him sugar water. The dog who got sugar water, his hair was all sticky, and he eventually died fast. A terrible death. It's responsible for your diabetes, which is an autoimmune issue. Okay. Okay, hey Irene, she said, so get straight and get your body ready for the battle. I say, do more than that, get your mind ready for it. This is what you got to prepare yourself on a conscious level for. Because the conscious never dies. They can take away my physical body, but they can't take my conscious away. But what they're working on now is a way to destroy the conscious. Yes, it's going to be a spiritual war. Yeah. Really a battle for your space. I already told y'all. They know they ain't coming back for a while. Now, they'll eventually come back, but it's going to be a long cycle. Because this happened every so many millennia. I always get that wrong. Millennia? Okay. It happens every so often, and then they'll come back. But for right now, I don't even have to tell them. They already know. They just don't want you to know that they're getting ready to go extinct. And I'm talking about beings. I'm not necessarily talking about a race of beings. A color of beings. Color. I'm talking about a race of beings. The reptilians are going to go extinct. And that could be a white reptilian, it could be a black one, a red one, a yellow one. I don't know what color, but their reign is over. They already know it. So what they want now, they want your body. They want your offspring. They want to get into your offspring. They've been hollering their royal this and their royal that. You're not royal if you're going extinct. We're the royal bloodline. They're seeing that now. They don't want you to know it. Hearts and Minds said, read the Egyptian book of the dead and you will know where the Bible comes from. Okay. Okay, now, what I'm going to do now, I said I wanted to briefly, I hate that I hear this hum in my speakers. I got to get rid of that. And the only way to get rid of it is to change the wires and stuff in it. So I wanted to do a reading. I'm not necessarily going to do a reading on you all because I know when I did a reading one night, some people got scared. And, because I just tell it like it is. I ain't no sense in me playing no games with this thing. It is what it is. I want to want to know. I want to do a reading for right now, and I may do some more. I want to do a reading on the United States. I just want to just do a reading on the U.S.A. and maybe, you know, talk about, maybe get some answers as far as the confrontation between the U.S. and Russia. So I want to do that for right now. And then part of me, I'm thinking in my head, because I'm like, maybe I should be doing this on us. Something tells me I need to be doing this on us. I really want to see what is going on with the masses here in the USA. I think that's what I want to do. A lot of what is going on with China right now, Shanghai and all of that, you know, how they talk about them being locked up and they can't get out, they can't get food. Some of them are in there dying. Some are committing suicide, some homicide because they actually got the doors sealed shut in some of those places. And if the doors are tampered with, it ain't going to be good at all. Some of them running low on their medicines. And I know me having high blood pressure, that ain't, you know, that's a horrible way to die. You know, your body feel pressure in your heart, you know, because it's like this. You understand? And no fluid can pass through because everything is restricted. So the heart will literally explode. A vessel can explode. You know what I'm saying? It damages kidneys, hearts, and all of that. It's a horrible death. And some of those people are in there and they may have conditions and stuff, maybe need kidney dialysis. They're not talking about the people who've died because they didn't get kidney dialysis. The people who may have, you know, actually needed thyroxine and didn't get thyroxine for their bodies, for their thyroid, you know, because if your thyroid is gone, you need thyroxine or you'll die in so many days. And people who may have sugar diabetes can't get diabetic medications and stuff. Nobody's aware of that the suffering that's going on. But I do believe that China, I do believe that they're suffering this because it goes back to the Galactic Federation. It goes back, you got to be, you really have to follow the orders of the Galactic Federation, the Galactic Councils. You understand? Whatever they say goes, or they will put you through these type things. So, you know, China is also getting theirs back because a lot of us we're asking, you know, for the annihilation of whoever created that sickness, the bioweapon. Unfortunately, the people that live there will have to succumb. So it is sad. And America is going to have to get theirs too. Anybody that's creating this type of plague and sickness, and y'all know what I'm talking about because it is harm and it hurts so many people, innocent little children. You're a little children, you getting your thing. We're supposed to hurt the children. We don't supposed to hurt the old, the elderly. We don't supposed to get hands off. And if you do something like that, it's going to be some consequences. And China, no, they're responsible for creating the sickness. The sickness is in the skies. I'm getting so many visitations. I'm about to go into trance, y'all. I can feel it. When it's coming on, I can feel it. And so I'm really fighting it. It just, you can feel it all up in him when it's trying to come on you and stuff like that. So I'm like, we can't do this right here now. Y'all can't be utilizing it. And I can kind of like see little things and stuff like that around here and all of that. You know, not right now. Not right. Let me finish up with these wonderful people. We gotta talk, okay? So this is why they are
They're being punished. Think now. Y'all know they made that bioweapon. And I always say, whoever made it, turn it around on them. I'm not the only body saying it. We say it in silence. Turn it around. Whoever made this, turn it around on them. Lord, take them instead. Lord, take them instead. These chantings, people are, especially these African American women are like, they're not shy to talking about voodoo, voodoo, and Ifa, and Santeria, and hoodoo, and witchcraft. Very open with it. Black women are going to be very dangerous people. You know what I'm saying? Especially when the hood rats start turning to it. They're welcome to come. You understand? It's gonna come a time where ain't nobody interested in no fashion shoes and fashion bags. They gonna want the latest candle, the latest crystal. I see them investing in crystals and stuff like spending big money. This one black woman was bragging about how much she paid for her crystals. I was like, ooh, look at this. We usually brag about how much we done invested in these bags. Now we bragging about how much we invested in crystals, and crystals are good to have because they are actually keys into other realms. Okay? They also can activate healing within one's body, transport, teleport. You understand what I'm saying? Telekinesis and all of that. Surround your house with crystals and raise your vibration. Your house might just lift up off the motherfucking ground. Hello? Oh, I just paid $20,000 for this Burmese ruby. Oh, you did? Oh, wow. You understand what I'm saying? That's the cost of a car. They're going there. They're going there. A lot of spiritual businesses popping up and everything. You don't think they want you dead? You don't think the elites want you dead? You're not as compliant anymore. You're not interested in their Hollywood bullshit anymore. You care less. They don't have anything else to pacify and appease you. They even try, they're doing everything but what the Galactic Council said, give them back their land. Oh, no, we're just going to pussyfoot around with this. I tell you what, let's do the Crown Act. Let's give them that. We already tried Barack Obama. It didn't help. Martin Luther King, we gave him that. It did not help. You see what I'm saying? We done gave them all these different things. Nothing helped. We even gave them Jesus. They're tired of Jesus now. Let's do the Crown Act. It's still not the right thing. Y'all know what y'all got to do. Whether these people are ready for the land or not, the masses, returning the land back to the masses and allowing them to live tax-free, allowing them to have their freedom back. They came here to be free, just like the birds are free. If they could, they would make the squirrels pay taxes. All the critters would be paying taxes. They just cannot figure out a way to do it. The dolphins will pay, the sharks, the mermaids. They just can't figure out a way. They figured out a way to enslave us, so we're kind of pretty much stuck here. But the Galactic Council says, let my motherfucking people go. So you're going to see some craziness going on. Okay. Okay. Emoji Movie, how you doing? Says this is something we'll have to come back to over and over to extract the deeper meanings. I have to go back to. Because see, sometimes I'm channeling information and I have to go back to see as I allow, spirit to use me use my vessel and to give out information. And I always say, I tell people it is not of me, it is not me, it is source. You understand? And source can decide to use someone else when it's ready. When it says, okay, we don't utilize you, whatever, you can retire, they'll go to other people. I got a lot of shadows out there. So a lot of people are regurgitating this information. It is perfectly okay because they're doing the mission of what needs to be done, source.
I'm not important. Source is. I can die now. When I die, source goes to someone else. That's how it works. And someone else, and someone else, and someone else. And it continues on and continues on. But it wants me to let you all know the good news that these elites are getting ready to ghost. A lot of responsibility comes with Aquarius. When I say Aquarius, this is her era, the era of Aquarius. Okay, so you need to know what what are the different characteristics of Aquarius, because this is what you'll expect. Like I always tell you all, Aquarius is independent. It's an explorer. It's sort of like a hermit. And what does that mean for us? That means that your independence is coming. No one will be telling you what to eat. No one will be telling you, where to work. It's you. Independence means it's your freedom. You'll decide these things. And independence is tough. It's hard. This is why so many people, prefer to be slaves. It's so much easier to be a slave, having somebody to tell you what time to get up so that you can get up and go to work and what to eat. It's decided for you in the grocery stores. They get your food in there and they give you a little allowance. So you have money to buy the food. But in Aquarius, you will have to grow your own food. You have to come up with a way to eat in Aquarius. That's that independence, that freedom that so many people seek. So people who are comfortable with someone telling them, you understand, what to do with their lives, they're not going to survive in Aquarius. If you are sheeple, Aquarius is not going to be your era. You're not going to do well. It's aloof, meaning that Aquariuses will abandon you. It's going to be an abandonment for people who are looking for somebody to provide for them somewhere to stay, something to eat, and a little stipend and stuff off of a job. And because you got some people say, I don't know how to work for myself. I don't know how to go out and make money. I don't know how. I don't know how. I need somebody to tell me what to do. Aloof. Aquarius is also a great visionary. So lots of people in Aquarius there will be oracles, there will be psychics. Everything is going in that direction. Psychics, oracles, tarot card readers, everything spiritual. Some people are going to be spiritual. You're going to be shocked. Wait. She doing it? This is why this great movement of candles and baths and all of this stuff is going on out here right now, and your elites know it. So they are trying to figure out how they're going to get rid of you, how they're going to exterminate you, and what the sun finna get ready to do, y'all. They don't want you to see it. The sun is going to get so explosive. They're not gonna be able to handle it. They gotta go down under there. And I've been telling y'all this for the long, so like this summer is coming, they're dreading it. They're pumping clouds up. It's cooler than usual. And this is what you're paying for. You're wondering why meat is so expensive. You're paying for them to see cloud. You're paying for them to run their machines. The machine down there, the weather machine is so loud. It runs all day and all night long. More weather machines. Look at the back of these 18 wheelers, those big old huge apparatuses on the back of them. Some of them are weather machines. It's different technologies to keep it cool. My summer plants did not die. My spider plants usually die back when it gets cold. They didn't do it. I'm shocked. How did that lemon tree survive a whole winter? It died towards the end of the winter because I wasn't watering. If I kept the water, it would still be alive. Let's talk, elites. I know you are afraid right now But you got to do what the Galactic Council told you to do. They don't care nothing about the Crown Act. The Crown Act, if y'all don't know what it is, it's supposed to, protect me from, I guess people laughing at me just in case I come out with my dreadlocks because it's a stupid deal. Maybe it's going to help people who decide, oh, I want my child to be dreadlocked when they go to school. I have a big, huge afro and some cornrows. I don't know. But I think it's pussyfooting around. Hey, Akita, how you doing? Okay. So get with some Aquariuses and stuff like that. They'll tell you what time it is. They'll tell you. Um, so I want to see what's going to go on with the American people. What we can expect to happen between now and July. Okay. Okay, source. We need to know what we should expect. Why did I see a camel? First of all, I saw a camel. When I see camels, what do I think about? I think of drought. I think of drought because they can walk in deserts for a very, very, very long time and not drink an ounce of water because they keep their food and water inside that big hump they got. Y'all know that about camels, don't you? And they regurgitate their tongue out to cool off, and then they pull some big thing in their mouth, and they pull it back in there. I just saw a camel, so we already know they keep talking about water shortages, y'all. Now I'm not saying that source is telling me that there's going to be a water shortage. I'm just saying people are talking a lot about water shortages. Okay, so I'm going to pull some cards for y'all because I want to know. Okay, so once again, source, we need to know what's going to happen between happy Mayday, which is gone now. But we need to know between May 2022 to July 2022 some of the things to expect here for the masses, the American people. Okay. Huh. Oh, okay. Okay. So y'all let me put this together. Let me put it together, y'all. I'm looking at it now. Hmm. Why is it looking so good for the American people? I'm expecting the worst. Huh. I see the creativeness with the introvert. Card is upright. Um, I see the escape from the madness, the attachment, and I even see where there's going to be right at the crossroads. I see us at the crossroads. So I got the crossroads card up. I mean, the crossroads card is downward. So it's gonna take me a minute to figure this out for the American people. So what we trying to say? Introverts, is this your time? Introverts, what do you have to offer us introverts? Introverts, are you coming out of your shells between now and July? What do you plan on doing? It looks like escaping the attachment. the masses being able to free themselves from the restraints of government control, which is causing them to reverse this crossroads between now and July. I don't know about that. I mean, I would, unless I'm reading this wrong, I would see something differently. So I guess in July, everything is still going to be pretty much going like it's going now. So it is not necessarily going to crash by July of 2022. I see some creative people, some creative introverts coming out with a plan. What's your plans, introverts? Any introverts in the house? And these introverts are they're going to take over, but they're going to be the actual tool and helpmate from freeing us from government control. Any introverts in here? Okay. CZ said, I think introverts are deep thinkers and they don't always show what it is that they're going what they found out. Okay, I said she's an introvert. So are people going to be turning to the introverts? The introverts are going to lead us. We're all in Aquarius at this point, so it doesn't sound far-fetched, but not my thing is now I want to know how they're going to pull this off. Because between now and July, it's still looking good. I'm thinking, something to get ready to go down by July. Let me try this next deck. Okay. So source, I need some clarification on those three cards. It's telling me one thing, and I really need you to come through and give me more of an idea of what it means and what the introverts have up their sleeves. Okay, let's see what's going on. Because I'm determined to find this out. I got to find this out. God, no. It says that the novice spiritualists are taking a rise. What are y'all doing? Novice spiritualists are leading something. So basically, what I'm getting from this, there are a group of spiritualists, and I don't know how vast they are, that's actually doing some motherfucking work. I don't know who they are. I don't know if they're silent, or they could be very vocal, but I just don't know who they are. But in other words, there's some goddamn witches and shit and warlocks and magicians doing some work, y'all. Maybe this is what all of this all about as they try to get everything under control. These elites are trying to get things under control because I guess they never would have suspected that these people are going in and practicing right now. Because this card shows up in another deck. The same similar card in that deck is showing up in this deck that they're doing work. There is a mystery woman that is actually leading. She's leading this group with the moon. Is this why they always trying to cover up? You never rarely see the moon here lately. I ain't been seeing the moon. She's doing this movement. There is a woman that is actually taking control of doing this work that is going to, I don't want to say free the masses or help the masses or assist the masses. I think that what she's doing and what this group is doing is rushing the destruction and the annihilation of this elitist group that's controlling everything. And she's doing it with the help of the moon. I know that sounds really, really weird. She also has made, her and her group have made a pact with an extraterrestrial super being. I should have showed y'all that other stat. Here it is. I'm gonna have to go into deeper. I want to know more now. I want to know more now. I want to know if, and y'all might get bored, but it's gonna take me into some other places. But y'all need to know that there's a group that has formed an alliance with what most may call a demonic force or some type of God being. They're giving active blood sacrifices to this thing. Okay? And I want to find them. I want to know where they at. I'm nosy. So I'm still not finding out exactly. So I got a lot of questions. I want to know what's going to happen between now and July. I know y'all telling me that someone is doing some work to try to turn the masses in America away from the crossroads. I see all of that, but it's still not necessarily telling me what we can expect. So I'm gonna really try to go deep as I possibly can into this, y'all, as I do this with my own oracle cards that I actually created. Okay, here we go. I need to know source. I really want to know who this woman is and where she at. Oh, so it's sort of like it's an occult, and these particular individuals have a blood contract with each other and this entity. And this ain't no black folks right here, honey. So I'm just going by purely, the presence of source. This is a Caucasian group that's doing this. And like I said, they've done blood rituals amongst themselves and a huge blood sacrifice to this entity. And they are working to actually take control over the country when the shit hit the fan. These people are doing the work. They are unified. They're a unified army. And they're not talking. You may even hear about them on the news. You may hear about them being in the cult and them having this grandmaster and stuff. It might be another one of them Koresh type situation, Jim Jones situation. This is how big and deep this is. Okay? So it's some grand magician stuff, as they are actually, they're working from, like I say, this is all spiritual. They're leading the front line of the spiritual war. It's impossible for us to create war with them. It's impossible for me, myself, and others to create war on a spiritual realm with this beast, but they're able to do so. Okay, one of the biggest cards they got is they're slaying that demon right there. They're slaying the demon. Okay, so we're gonna be fine between now and July. Because we got somebody that is doing work. They ain't necessarily doing proper work for us. They may be doing some work for themselves, but between now and July 2020, July of 2022, you understand? The shit won't hit the fan that quick. It won't hit that quick because someone is doing some supernatural work on a big level. And they're in the United States of America. I believe it's some of those witches. I believe it's the white witches that's doing this work. I see y'all. I see you. I see you. I see you. They are well aware that we're in Aquarius and they're trying to pretty much take over the system when the elites run and go underground. They're going to take off from there. Let me look at this card because it's trying to pop out. Okay. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna have to go back to this video and sit down and see if I can explain this. The Ancestors card popped out. The Ancestor card popped. Life and death and the ancestors comes out. Woo! I might have to pull the shells out on this one, honey. This is getting complicated. What the ancestors got to do with all of this? Y'all got to tell me what the ancestors got to do with this. It's getting more and more complex. I want to know now. Who is this group that's doing this work for us, y'all? Y'all know anything about it? The mystery lady comes back again. She's up here again. There's a mystery lady that's leading the movement. They're doing witchcraft. And they have a crusade going all over the world. Y'all, who is these people? They got a lot of power, whoever they are. And I know they ain't finna come out and say, it's us. They're probably not even watching us. They really are in order. Whereas we're just talking about stock up on this, y'all, stock up on that, and we're going to inherit the earth and get all our ish back. And you understand? According to this, whoever these individuals are, they're going to inherit the earth. They are leading the movement, and their assignment is global. So Black people, I'm afraid to say that you're still going to be in the back of the bus. Yeah. Still going to be in the back of the bus. I'm just looking at the cards. Mr. Lady's up again. Here's the witchcraft card here. And they're traveling all over the world. I'm just going to show y'all the cards here. Will Black people ever get their shit back? When Black people gonna get their land back? I got to know. See, it goes back to, I told y'all, these Palladians and stuff. These individuals that have this occult, secret occult, their God is very overly protective of them and providing to them for them everything that they need. Resources, the ability, they don't even have to work. They're giving them everything that they need. You understand what I'm saying? They're meeting up in their different compounds and stuff like that. And they got these, they be forming circles at nighttime under the moon and everything with no clothes on and shit. You understand? Huge bonfires and stuff and talking to their God. And the God is being big, it's growing bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And they're saying, we're going to take over the earth. We're going to take over this particular portion of the earth, and we're going to spread our seed throughout. And so we're going to be left out again, because I ain't trying to take over what they got. I'm just trying to see what's in it for me. You know what I'm saying? As this thing moves from Pisces, and we're in Aquarius, and as the elites now no longer have a stronghold over what's in it for niggas. I mean, like let me see. I don't like this. It's what's in it for the melanated people. Melanated people, we've been waiting. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't want to mess with what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? They doing, I had some cars to power. They doing their thing. Mystery lady, she pops up again, y'all. Here's this mystery woman. This mystery lady, I want to know who she is. She leading a whole occult. I'm used to men leading occults, not women. Be good if I could be that mystery lady, but it ain't none of me. Oh, this woman is in secret. Like you said, they ain't doing no talking. We out here talking. We ain't got no power. Because they said those who know don't talk. Those who talk don't know. That's the old saying. What about black people? What about Nagas? What about Nagas? Between now and July 2022, what about us? What about us? Black folks in the same boat, y'all. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't no hope for them. Because as these are developing their spiritual gifts to free them, the niggas that don't understand, don't want to grow, is going to hold them down. And niggas are going to suffer worse during this transition period than anybody. They're going to suffer the most. Because they're programmed to war with one another. And these individuals I'm talking about in this occult, they're unifying as one. Niggas, what y'all gonna do? Nagas, I don't mean to disrespect you and call you niggas. Nagas, what are you gonna do? Y'all ain't ready to get it together. We're gonna have to go ahead and exterminate those who don't want to do right. We're gonna have to go ahead and blow it down, heads off. You understand what I'm saying? Because we got to get out of this situation. We've been in this situation too long. These other groups of people, they getting together. They sorting things out. What are we gonna do? I gotta know. Turn this thing all over. It ain't gonna get better, y'all. Okay, so the gifts, some of these spiritual gifts are gonna be snatched away from knockouts because they don't want to do right. They're gonna lose some spiritual powers. Very, it's just nothing but discord, fighting amongst each other, bickering back and forth. Sellouts, nothing has changed. Won't be spawning and breeding because they think that it's something very magical about not breeding and not making babies. So your numbers are going to drop, black people. Boom. Your number, I want to show them real quick. Boom. I don't know about a copy my drawing. Boom. Black people numbers are going to drop. right with the elites, because they're not going to have any babies. They're going to fight. They're going to hate each other. And the ancestors are going to get angry and take their gifts. And I don't even think they care. They just want Jesus. So I'm just telling y'all what this is. I'm just reading these cards, y'all, and I did what y'all gonna do about this. Okay, Monday, explain to me what you're saying. Explain that. How many melanated people okay with this? You know, there's an occult that's getting their things together so that they can start their own civilization. Okay, their own movement, growing their foods, their crops, and they got their things together. You understand? They got a nation. I pull the cards, we have nothing. We're even willing to work for them. We're telling them we'll work them. That's the only way we know to eat. We're not trying to, y'all excuse my ears and stuff getting stuff. We're not trying to build a civilization. We want to help somebody else build it. Okay, so we're willing for food and water and a nice nice clean environment to sleep and live in. We're willing to do work for them. This is the same thing we've been doing, and this is what I see. So dude, if you don't get your behind out of him, stop disturbing my live stream with nonsense. We in a fight for our life. And then I got this here dude still talking about something happened years and years ago. Get away from him. Talking about some nonsense. That's a grown woman. Let her do what she want to do. I respect her for doing her own thing. And if she's in here, she needs to know that she does what she want to do. Let that lady do what she wants. She's a grown woman. Ain't nobody her mother. Let that lady do what she wants. She's not bothering nobody. She's not bothering you. Stay away from here. We over here trying to figure out our fate. People are going to be going hungry without food. Gas shortages and stuff are coming. People going to be at pumps and stuff with just so much gas. The first 20, 30 people might get gas, but everybody else in line will have to be turned around. Cars might just be abandoned up and down the street because the people ain't got no gas to get the car back to their destination. And you're talking about something that don't even matter. That is so disrespectful. How do you ask for respect or ask for any respect on that old stuff and you have no respect for this private space? This is a private space. Respect it. Have respect. Okay, so y'all go somewhere and do something. Do something that is going to benefit somebody and bring some success to our fate. I agree. We're going to have to help ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But in Aquarius, this is not an era where you can go here and you're in your own house to yourself and you're going to make it. No. Not in Aquarius. Aquarius requires a lot of joint efforts. This is a situation where you're going to need your neighbors and stuff. You know, I might need my neighbor down the street. You know, he may have something down there that I don't have here. You're going to have to start living back in groups and stuff. So No more individualism. That's over with. Okay. So I want to know. I gotta get deeper into this because black people, you need to be concerned. I see your numbers are dropping. You're not producing babies. There still is no unity, and destruction is going to come to black people if they do not realize that you will have to find a way to put together a group effort in order for your children to survive. So if you can't think about your children, you didn't get started with this. Okay. So it says that in order for black people to get themselves prepared for the food shortages, for the gas shortages, and the blackouts, you're going to have to get rid of the risky behaviors. It's going to take a mass sacrifice. The sacrifice is going to have to be, you're going to have to actually, pew, 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 all of these people that have an issue with teamwork. These people who have an issue, the snitches. If you got snitches, they got snitches got to go. And it's a bunch of them, honey. These are going to be the people who are going to be willing to work with these occultists who are working to take over America. Can you kill your family members? Pew, 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 pew. Can you kill them? Here are these cards. There you go. I guess this card here is very, 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 very significant. I don't want nobody seeing my little secret here. Make sure I ain't got nobody trolling, okay? Okay, hey Stacy. Okay. Stacy said we have some of us that are working as a group. Beautiful, okay? It's too complicated to get melanated people to work together. We're going to need it. And it feels good to know, you understand, that that somebody's doing something. You know what I'm saying? You understand? Because we ain't gonna be forever stripped at the back of above now. My thing is I don't mind, people having little, because everybody's gonna have to establish themselves. You're gonna have no government. These group of people are establishing themselves. They're creating, they're mocking and practicing their government. What you doing, Nagas? What are you doing? You still fight. So if you still fighting, you're going to have to be the slave race that's going to help build a civilization up. Get ready to stay in a perpetual cycle of enslavement. I got a feeling you like it. You're right. It's hard to work with Nagas. Nagas tried to tear my temple down. So you can't, I don't even feel sorry for them. They get. Okay, I'm still pulling cards because this is very important to me. When I get through with this, I want to know what's going to happen July 22nd and beyond. We already know that there is a group of individuals doing the work. They're making their plans. We know Nagas are still in the same situation, but it's getting worse. Okay. There is a mystery man, Nagas. And the mystery man is trying to, and see what I don't like about, what I don't like about that, but there are quite a few mystery men out there, is a Naga that is trying to build a motherfucking civilization, but it is built on greed and exploiting women. But these Naga men know that the end is coming, and they are promising these women and using these women to create babies that they're going to be fine when all resources are cut off, like lights being cut off, food, and all that stuff like that. So that's there. So there are some black men that are leading the movement of starting a new civilization, but it is going to be corrupt. He is creating these cults. Now, it's not just him. It's plenty of them. He's creating these occults, not with the women, not just with ordinary women that go to 9 to 5 every single day and things like that. Are women who may be into the entertainment business, the sex industry, not those type of women. He's using women who are into their crystals, incense, and their spiritual growth to create the self. It's going to fail. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there right now. That's gonna fail. Okay. Monday said all skin folk ain't kin folk. Okay. Okay. Anybody got any questions on that while I'm doing my readings? Anybody got any questions? I'm deep into my readings. Do you have any questions? Hey, LaToya, how you doing? She said they are mocking us. We are still slaves to the system. Yeah, because we have actually, and see, these contracts need to be broken. We have contracted out with the matrix to be the slave race, to build it. And unfortunately, some of the people that you love to fulfill their contracts. You would be surprised how many people are in love with taking care of their master. You understand? Now, master, let me fluff that pillow up for you. Oh, master, what you want? A sweet potato pie this time? These are the people that are responsible for us not being able to get ourselves together. We got to be able to be independent and take care of ourselves when the lights go out. Because those people who are building their occultic civilization is not going to allow us to come in and have equal rights. They're not gonna just, come on in here, Mother Wisdom. You got this here section over here. This is yours, whatever. No, Mother Wisdom, come on over here and massage my feet, massage my shoulders. You're gonna have some naggas that gonna go over there and do that. Okay. It's gonna be. I just saw a fire. It's gonna be lots of fires. I do see that already. And I talked to y'all about that just a little while ago. So a lot of the rich who think that they may be leads are going to see that they are no different than the rest of us as they continue to burn them out of their houses. And I told y'all already that all of these homes that we own are no longer going to be our homes. We're going to be all under these bridges because the foreigners, especially these Asians, are coming to buy up all of the homes. So instead of America being a place where you can actually own, a piece of America no longer will you. You're going to have to be able to rent America. It's not going to be about home ownership. It's going to be about renting, and the rent is going to soar. They're going to make it a felony to be homeless, to be displaced. So you need to get yourselves ready for where you're going to hide out, bug out, or what have you. This is what these FEMA camps are for. It's for us, the homeless that are coming. Insurance rates are going to go through the roof. You're going to be to the point where you can't drive your car. Your insurance is going to go up on your car. Insurance is going up on the house. They're trying to drive us out. This is why a lot of people are moving out of the country. So moving out of the country may be a good idea. Maybe a good idea to move out this country and get the hell up out of here. My thing is, people who know, who can, if you can, go ahead and start traveling overseas and find the right places. This is Exodus and stuff is still going on. Go ahead on and find out where you want to live. The Exodus is going on now because what I'm trying to say is this. Yeah, that's right. They're gonna make it a felony. Yeah, they're gonna make a felony. Akita, to be homeless. So a lot of people who are saying, I'm just gonna get my RV and I'm gonna just travel the world and do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? You can do what you gotta do, but you gotta find somewhere you can hide your RV. They'll be pulling RV. You ain't gonna even be able to drive your RV. Gas shortages and stuff, you're gonna be going to pumps that are dry. Ain't gonna be no gas in there. So your RV just gonna be stuck on the side of the road. That's not gonna work neither. Yes, Akita, you're right. Akita said China bought California. So a lot of those Californians, you're gonna have to be able to pay rent, and they'll decide what the rent is gonna be. You're not gonna be owning no houses, y'all. They're gonna do this to the whole entire United States of America. I get countless calls from these foreigners asking me, do I want to sell my property? I am so sick and tired of it. But they're ready for us to move. Okay, so y'all know about that. So what can we expect between now and December of 2022? Okay, so I'm just gonna use my shells. Because my cars are taking me into so many places, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because I just really wanted to know the fate of America, but instead what it took me to was these occults that are getting themselves ready to pretty much, like this occult I told y'all that's being ran by this woman. She's like, they're putting food up, food stores, they're actually making and creating different crafts and items that people need for their household, and they're selling it and they're making money from that. Like I say, they are doing a exercise drill, a mock drill on how to survive this thing, and they're also preparing themselves as far as, once again, a mock drill how to run as a king or a queen or president, all the different councilmen and stuff like that. This is what these people are doing. They also have a military. I don't know how big the military is. I don't know, maybe it's a spiritual military. I don't know, but they have that going too. They're getting a law enforcement together. There are so this is their preparations to take over from when the government actually, now I don't even want to use the shutdown, but when the government actually dismantle itself, fold and flee to the underground. Then it showed me where there are some Naga men that are preparing themselves to leading women and on a low, they're not speaking about it, to do what they are going to do, run things like a harem and stuff that has been going on since the beginning. Okay, they've been doing these. They still do it over in Africa and other different places. So they got that going. Okay. But then you still got black people who, we talked about this, who are opening themselves up to spirituality and things of that nature, but still it's nothing but cattiness going on, pettiness going on, fights, wars. They just no ability to become cohesive with each other. The battle continues, and then it showed some destruction of those particular. Okay, there will be some destruction. Their numbers are not going. They're not having babies and things of that nature. Isn't that sad? And so the race here in America with black people is on the decline. And I know this is nothing you all want to hear, but the biggest problem with black people is they are not necessarily honoring and paying homage to their ancestors and their gods. So until they're ready to do that, like I say, this race of beings here in America will be annihilated off with the head, and that's not good. Mhm. Okay, anybody got any question that I need to ask spirit? Okay, I'm going to use the shells. I did say that. I'm going to use the shells to find out the fate. Let me see. I need to be a little bit more specific. Y'all help me with this question. What I want to know is between now and June. I keep on saying that. Between May 2022 and July 2022, will there be a situation where we don't have absolutely no grocery stores with food between now and July 2022? How bad is it going to be? I want to know. So, will we have a large amount of empty shelves in the grocery store? Now, I know how I want to ask. Now, are there going to be grocery stores that are going to be just totally shut down? I'm going to find out. Oh, one was just sticking in my hand. Okay. So in other words, are we going to have a terrible food shortage between now and July 2022? It says no. I guess y'all said, duh, we knew that. No. So we're not going to have it. We're not going to have a terrible food shortage. So between now and July 2022, there's still going to be food available. I just got a feeling it's just going to get more and more expensive. Okay. Now, will the sickness get worse? Will we lose more people to the sickness between now and July 2022? Okay. She says maybe. I'm going to ask it again. See if it's giving me an answer. It says no. We're not going to have a huge, significant loss of people between now and 2022 to the sickness. I do believe that the sickness is what it is doing to people is people are not positive, but they're still just dying. You know what I'm saying? From mysterious deaths. And I do believe it still has something to do with the sickness and stuff, but we're not going to have a significant loss of life. Should we be expecting, and I'm going to get to that. Should we be expecting, are we going to have a lot of blackouts, like lights just out, people just, without power between now July 2026. We need to know. So this may be. So I interpret that there may be some areas that may have some short-term power outages and stuff, but not anything where I can see New York, they're gonna have some trouble. New York gonna have some trouble, where they're gonna have like a little short period of blackouts. New York, watch out. You long overdue for some corrections and repairs. I want to get a good answer. Ooh. I don't want to believe this. I asked it, are we going to have some black? Did I ask it right? Are we going to have some blackout between now and July 2022? It says yes. We're going to have blackouts. They're going to begin. New York, watch out. Between now and July. What about internet service blackouts? Are we going to have a huge significance of internet blackouts? Yes or no? That's weird. We're not going to have any internet blackouts, but it says New York, you're going to have one. You're going to have blackouts in New York, or somewhere up in that vicinity. Yeah, I like to leave a little room just in case I'm a little bit off a little bit, but up north, like Brandon would say, y'all gonna have some blackouts. You gonna have blackouts. Y'all gonna be hot. No internet blackouts. What about cyber attacks? I don't know, that's just too broad because a cyber attack can be a little bit of anything. But let's talk about gas shortages. Are we going to have significant gas shortages here in the United States of America between now and July 2022? Nope. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Food shortage. Food is still going to be in the grocery stores, just a little bit more expensive. No gas shortages. Gas prices are going to increase when the children get out of school. It's going to go down south. Y'all can expect like $4.50, something like that. Gas is going to go up. It's going to be more fillers in it, like sulfur and ethanol is going to be in there. So gas is not going to be lasting long. So you got that going on. So there's not a big, huge change between now and July. There's going to be some, but not like significant. You understand? Okay. CZ says, will Putin finally go home to Russia pretty soon and end the war? Let's see. Spirit, we really need to know that. Will Putin finally go home to Russia pretty soon and end the war? We really need to know that. We need to know that between now and July 2027. Is he going to just end it all? It says no. Spirit said no. It's not going to end it. That's right. Putin is home. Right, Akita. Putin is not going to back down. He is determined. Now, what I do want to know is, are we going to face any nuclear attacks? And I'm going to say between now and the end of this year. Are we going to, or do we need to be worried about it? I mean, is it going to happen? Are we going to have a nuclear explosion over here coming from another country, I guess? Is America going to do it to us? You just never know. Some of this stuff be inside, y'all. What we need to know. Oh, I want to do it again. I'm not going to look at that. I didn't, because one stuck to my hand. I don't know why. Come on. says no. Between now we holding you to this. You said no now. They said will not be in a nuclear attack between now and the end of this year. There won't be one. Let me ask you something, Spirit. Is our government planning something that is going to hurt the American citizens between now and the end of this year? I need to know, because I keep feeling something is going to happen. It says maybe. Oh, so you're saying that some people are going to lose their hearing? Why? Why are people going to be losing their hearing? It says something about it's a weapon that can't be heard, it's silent, and it's going to damage hearing. I don't know what that means. I don't know about that. I don't know, but it's just that what they're saying. That's what they're saying. So, can I trust my government? Can I trust my government? Is it true they got that? Is it true that the hokey pokey can save my life if I get it? Is it really true? Is it true? I need to know. It says maybe. Now you know. Now you're right. Maybe. Should I get the hokey pokey? This going all over the place now. It says no. Woo! It says no. That's crazy. Should they get the hokey pokey? Should they? No, I'm not gonna ask that, because if they say no for me, that means no for everybody. That's right, Latoya. How you doing? She says the new world order is here. It's gonna come a time where and it's already here. You gotta have a real good excuse for being outside at nighttime. You can feel it. We already know. Of course, it's a curfew. Of course, it's a police state. Of course, you know the new world order is here. Why? That started when they shut all of the 24-hour stores down. Because if we weren't in that new world order, then your stores would still be open 24/7. It's not about the sickness. It's about control. Right. How you doing, Rena? Love and light. She says frequency weapons are real. They use it in the projects. They said that we can, in certain areas, they're gonna be doing that type of stuff. People are gonna be losing their damn hearing. I don't know where this place is. I want to make. Is that anywhere near Mommy? No, I'm just playing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, are we gonna have to keep earplugs in our ears? I mean, like, what is it gonna take? It's gonna be crazy. Are the hospitals going to be able to service the masses? I don't know. That's not a good question, because it already told me between now and the end of the year there will not be any nuke strikes. It already said it. There won't be. I mean, there won't be food shortages. If food's just going to be expensive, gas will still be there. You're just going to pay a little bit more for it in the pump, and there will be no blackouts here. But blackouts will be up north in New York. They're going to experience some blackouts, and maybe California too. And they're going to blame it on cyber attacks. But in all honesty, what it really is it's going to be them testing the waters to see how the people are going to react to it before they try to do everybody like that. The question I want to know is, in the next 5 years, will there be A total blackout. I need to know. Yeah, I need spirit. I need you to know. I need to know. They need to know. It says maybe. I'm gonna do it again. When I do it one time, I don't get no answer. I leave that alone because make some things they don't want us to know. Is there gonna be a total blackout in America between now and 5 years from now? I need to know. It says no. So when I see stuff like this, it started leading me to believe that they ain't telling us the truth. Some they ain't telling us. Because a lot of us are waiting on blackouts. It says between now and the next 20 to now in the next 5 years, there won't be total blackouts. I'm trying to see how I can ask more questions. Yes, Rena, I've been seeing a lot of that on TikTok. She says the skies have been busy reporting of UFOs and have been outrageous. Yes, I seen some hood nagas reporting it, and I looked at their TikTok channel. They're just ordinary people. You know what I'm saying? So, I've just seen ordinary folks doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? The channel is not about talking about the paranormal. The channel ain't about none of that. Their channel is just about, like the hood guys out talking to each other, whatever. But then they did a video and they showed, this was in Indiana, and they showed fleets of unidentified objects in the sky. They were like little round gold spheres, and they was just sitting there, and the guys were like freaking out, like, what this is? What is this? This happened just a couple of days ago, a few days ago. And I said, I think that they may be like spy type vehicles. Who knows? But there won't be any blackouts. There won't be no gas shortages where you ain't got no gasoline or nothing like that. That's coming. But I feel it, spirit. I know something is going to happen. Something I know between now and 5 years, something is going to happen. What is that? I need to find a way to figure out what it is. Hmm. Oh, they do? Ikea said a lot of hood niggas know, but they can't tell. Okay. Now, y'all, now that I've gotten through with that, unless somebody got some more questions, anybody got some more questions? Before I get into I want to talk a little bit about hoodoo. Oh, we've been here 2 hours and 28 minutes already. I want to talk about hoodoo. I wanted to talk let's just talk about some spells. Like we ain't got no time to talk about no spells now. Anybody want to talk about any hoodoo spells, or maybe I'll just do that for the next video because, and this did not drain me. Hey, how you doing, Mike? I didn't get drained this time. Usually I'm like, okay, Monday for short. I don't know anything about it. I'm not sure if you know about the Larry Hoover movement, Mother Wisdom, but would that have anything to do with the next 5 years? I tell you what, could you briefly tell us what the Hoover movement is? You see, and because I hate to talk about something I didn't know nothing about. I've never heard of that. Let's see. I don't know if it's a such thing. I don't even know. Maybe it's not being. Hmm, okay, okay. Oh yeah, it is something on that. Hmm. Tell us more. I'm seeing something about his stuff. That's something I have to research. Can you tell us more? Oh yeah, yeah. I think I heard somebody talking about that on this channel. She says Larry Hoover is one of the indigenous kings of America, and people are fighting to release him because the Galactic Federation, his, are trying to free the indigenous people. Mhm. Mm. I don't know. I'm gonna research it and then I'll do a reading on it. Uh-huh. Any more questions? Okay, so I do apologize that I won't be able to talk about the hoodoo spells, but you know me, I'll start this stream up again. And because I want to talk about hoodoo spells, but it's 3:11, it's late, but I can start it back again tomorrow. Anybody got any questions? Anybody want me to do a quick read on anything? Anything? Just let me know. I'm still here. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Got two different decks of minds. I didn't know they was gonna be talking to me about these occults, honey. I didn't know I was going in that direction. It's funny how spirit works, honey, y'all. Mama sitting down here trying. Don't nobody have nothing. Don't nobody want anybody. You got any more questions? I got my shells here now. The shells don't. Ooh, the shells, they are so accurate. I guess I'll try to see if it's something that I want to ask. Hopefully, this is a question from somebody. Okay. Okay, then, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go on and go. Thank y'all so much for being here. Nobody else got any questions. It's been very interesting. Keita, you so silly. You are so silly, girl. You are silly. You want to know? You really, really want to know? Do you really, really, really want to know? No, 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 no. Okay, I'll check into it and see. Let me check in here and see. Y'all, I'm trying to get up to 1,000 people so I can do readings on TikTok. I'm trying to do readings on TikTok. If I can get up to 1,000 people on TikTok, I'll be there all night. I would spend most of my night on TikTok. I would do quick reads for $9.99 on everybody because you can get a lot of people on TikTok. I can't get up to 1,000, y'all. Much love to you too, Roy Picks. I really need some help, y'all. Y'all can't help me get up to 1,000. So far, I only got 89. I got 89 people. You want me to read that? Akita. Okay, CZ wants to know will everything be okay for Chris? Is Chris in here? Where's Chris? Chris in here? Hmm. Oh, okay. I see. I see CZ was talking about. I'm thinking about Chris, the moderator, and I couldn't find him in here. Okay, so Akita wants to know, is she gonna be getting a divorce? First of all, Akita, I want to do a quick read on you. Like y'all, come on, help me out on TikTok. Come on, let me get. Come on, I need 900 more followers. I know y'all can do it. I know. What am I gonna have to do? TikTok is not gonna let me go live. I can't go live unless I got 1,000 followers, y'all. I should have been over there building and building and building. I'm gonna pull 3 cards on your marriage, okay, Akita? Do you want me to? I gotta have a TikTok. Okay. Okay, Akita we really need to get some insight on Akita's relationship and her marriage, and maybe you all can offer some solutions and stuff. So because she's at the crossroads. You understand? I got a feeling she's growing very, very tired. You know what I'm saying? She's growing tired. She needs some answers. Come on, give us some answers. Give us some answers. Give us some answers. Give us some answers. Y'all don't leave everything open ended on me, okay? Don't leave things open ended on us. Oh shit. God damn. Damn. Girl, I don't know. Shit, you don't be telling your business on here, do you? Akita, do you be telling your business? Akita, do you be telling your business on here like that? Oh, talk to me, Akita. You me keep these cards to myself. Mm-mm. Oh, go ahead. Wait now. Wait a minute. You're saying go ahead and talk about your cards on here. Just you saying okay, go ahead and talk. Oh, okay. Akita want me to speak. Okay. Well, I'm looking at these cards. First of all, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, girl. Hopefully it's already in heaven. A mode of transportation is being blocked. A mode of transportation. And you me tell you, are you getting it or you me just tell you in layman term? A mode of transportation has or is getting ready to be blocked. I'm waiting on you. Or do you want me to just go ahead and say it in layman term? Okay. Okay, Aikido. A mode of transportation has either happened or it's going to happen. It's going to be blocked. In other words, I see some car trouble, baby. Has it happened yet? I see car trouble. Oh, that's so sweet, Monday. It's a number. Oh no, that's not a number. It's a dollar sign VENITALUB. And if when I get on Cash App, I'm just gonna devote that to just doing nothing but readings, y'all. Nothing but readings. Y'all come in there and get y'all readings and stuff. It happened already. Okay, that's good. You got it all resolved? You got it resolved, Akita? Hmm? Did you get it resolved? Hmm? Latoya wants to know. I'm gonna talk to you about it in just a minute, and then I got to talk to CZ. Okay. Get hot. Oh, my TV went off. It came back on. Partly. What you mean when you say partly? Okay. Now, Akita, there is a huge demon that you have slayed. Okay, that's not mine. Mine is $VENITA. That's not mine. It's right there. Okay. Okay, I went ahead and removed that Monday because I don't know who that app is, but who's that Cash App? I just don't want to get confused with blocking it in my list. Demon Slayer. Woo, 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 woo. Baby, that was a huge demon up in that joint. You either have slayed it or you're getting ready to slay. Hello? Can we talk about that? Okay, we don't have to talk about that because I'm gonna try to try to get to some other people. You will be successful in this. You have this big thing. You know what I'm saying? That is this huge obstacle, and you're going to get over this obstacle. Okay, and that's a good thing you got going on. But you're making some plans to go somewhere, babe. That ain't gonna. It ain't time right now. There's a big, huge trip that's being planned. Gotta hold off on it. I'm laughing at Monday. You got a huge trip. Let's talk about it. But I don't want you to have to put your business out in the street. There's a trip that is not going to go right. You can't go. You can go if you want to, but if you go and it don't turn out right, Mama done already told you. I told somebody before not to go somewhere they went anyway. You might be watching. You went and I told you not to go, and you went over there and almost got stuck. Then you thought you was trying to hint Mama to bail you out, and I was not going to bail you out because when I tell y'all not to do certain things and you do it anyways, I'm not helping you. I'm hurting you if I bail you out. If I tell you not to make a move and you make a move, then you're going to have to suffer the consequences, okay? Okay. You want to talk about that trip I did? Can't go. Here are your cards. Bloop. Card upside down. You slayed this demon. Don't take no trips upside down. You're on the plane upside down. Okay, so hey Latoya, how you doing? Okay, so now I need to talk to CZ. CZ wants to know if Chris, her baby is gonna be okay. She needs to know. She needs to know. Huh? Okay. Well, just know, Akita, that if there's some trips in the future, big, huge, major trips like plane trips and stuff, think about what I just told you. Because if it's not now, it's something to come. You want to be real careful about moving around, moving your family around. And we also need to know if you're going to be getting a divorce, okay? So I'm finna look into this too. It's all about, do you want one, okay? Okay, here we go. Oh. It says no. No, you're not going to be getting a divorce. It's not going to be a divorce. How do you feel about that? Huh? You're not getting a divorce. Talk to me. I'm waiting on you, Akita. Won't be no divorces. I need to talk to you. Y'all see my ironing board in the back there? That's my ironing board. And that mattress, I got to put a new bedspread on there. I just threw on the edge a little white cloth so you won't see the mattress. You won't be. I kid you, not getting a divorce. You're not. Now, I keep saying, wow, yeah. You're gonna be there with old hubby. Hubby loves you. Yeah, just wow. You're gonna be right there. So I don't know. You tell me if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Let me know. He don't want a divorce. He wants to hold on to his baby. He wants to hold on to his baby. Yeah. Okay, Spirit, we really need to know if Chris is going to be okay. See these child. Is Chris going to be okay? Am I right? Am I right? Akita should be glad she's not going to get a divorce because some big time, some big time cash is coming through. Okay, so you want to be there for it. Okay, you want to be there for that, Akita. Okay, no trips though. No trips, not right now. Akita said, ain't no way out of that. Ain't no way out of that, baby. You gonna be there. You gonna be there, baby. And be glad because something's gonna come through. And don't forget about me now. Be down here waiting on her. I see it, girl. I see it. It's coming. Okay, now let me get serious now. We're talking about CD and Chris. Is Chris going to be okay, Spirit? We really need to know. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's talk about what's going on. One of the shells just fell straight on the floor. You know, I'm going to do this over again. I don't know if you really want to talk about this in person. I mean, like in front of everybody. Do you want to talk about this in front of everybody, CZ? Because one of the shells just hit the floor. This is something serious. This is serious. CZ. Oh, that's so sweet, Akira. They want you to be present, so you need some of that, okay? You gotta get it. And use it wisely. Mm-hmm. Okay, what you say, is it serious? Email me or not? Okay. Oh, see. Mm-hmm. And you don't want to talk about this right here, do you? You don't want to talk about this? Hmm? Hmm? You want to talk about it? Okay. I need you to blow where you at now. See, blow. Right? I'll take a picture of it and I'll send this to you. Okay, for everybody, I'm just doing little quick reads. If you want a quick read, just let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. me know. You want a quick read? Well, we lost the shell. One just hit the flow. But I want to talk to spirits about that, and I'm not gonna call out your business here on live like that. Okay. Well, when they did give me a definitive answer, when they give you these definitive answers and stuff like that, you can't keep going back, you know what I'm saying, reading and reading. So I'm gonna leave them alone. But I did take a picture of your cards. Somebody did ask me another question. So CZ, you can text it to me if you want to. My number is 205-265-0391. Okay, CZ? If you want to text to you, okay? Okay, we're doing quick, fast reads. Yes or no answers at the most if you want it to be a yes or no. Or I can do a card with the shells. Somebody asked me something. I'm trying to go back. Okay, Latoya wants to know if she's going to be relocating soon. She wants to know, Spirit. Okay. Latoya wants to know if she's going to be relocating soon. She needs answers. Maybe. Yes, again. Basically saying it's going to be your decision. You know what I'm saying? You know, because it said maybe. It's going to be your decision whether you're going to relocate or not. But I'm going to ask it one more time so we can get a definitive answer. Is Latoya going to be relocating soon? She needs a for sure answer, okay? It says no. No, you're not going to be relocating soon. But it said maybe in the beginning. You can override that anytime you get ready. But I can tell you what, you better not try it. Now, right now, it says no. When spirit says no, obey. Don't override it. Just like Keita was asking about the divorce. If it says no, don't try to prove them wrong and do it anyway. You don't want to mess up. It told her not to travel. No big trips. None of that right now. She can't do anything. She's gonna have to obey spirit. To go and do something else other than that is not. You can't later on say, well, you know what I'm saying? I hate I did this or whatever because you were warned not to. Anybody got some more questions? I'm doing quick reads. Quick, fast reads. Okay, Monday wants a quick fast because they got to be fast. We can't put too much energy into it because it can get very complicated. Monday says, Mama Wisdom, may I have a general reading or message from my ancestors to ease my mind tonight? Okay, Monday wants to hear from her ancestors. Okay, she needs some peace of mind tonight so she can get her a good night's sleep and know that it's all gonna be all right. So let's just find out some quick fine details about the situation of what she can, which what the ancestors are speaking to her. Okay, well, let's know. Okay, Spirit. Okay, this is for Monday. Okay. Oh, they are working, baby. They are working for you. You can sleep tonight. Somebody tried to do some work on you, baby, and they've the ancestors done turned it around. They're doing their work. They've turned it around. Some debt issues are going to be turned around, and all of a you got the card that Akita got. You can't move. You can't. No traveling in places. Don't go anywhere. Ancestors say they don't want you to. They don't want you to get up and move and go nowhere. They want you to stay. In other words, they want you to take no trips. They don't want you Monday. Do not take any trips. Rest tonight. Ancestors are working on your behalf with the work that somebody done on you, the debt, the issues, all of that. They're working for you, but they don't want you to travel anywhere. You travel anyways, you may go somewhere and get stuck. You might wind up with sickness, is what they're trying to tell you. Ooh, that's a bunch of cards. Oh, shit. This ain't good at all. Hang on, y'all. Gosh. Can y'all still hear me? Yikes. I doubt if they can hear me now. I had to turn this off. Can you all hear me? I got to get some new speakers. My studio speakers have not new speakers, but new cable wires or something. Hang on, y'all. Let me see what's going on here. Because right before they went, the cars failed. All these cars fell on the floor. This is somebody's reading out there. Oh, Monday, they don't want you to go. But your ancestors are actively working on making your life more comfortable, making your life better, because they know that you are allowing them to make decisions for you. So you do not want to just go and just do whatever you want to do and not pay any attention to them, because that's not going to be good. They cannot help you if you do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm guilty. I want to go and do me, you know, and just totally disregard what they got to say. Sometimes I don't even ask them. I just go and do what I got to do. And then I always find myself, you know what I'm saying, up shit creek. And I'm like, wanting them, I don't went up shit creek already. And I'm asking them to come and fix this for me. Y'all went up shit creek. Y'all please come and get me. And then you hear silence. Oh, hear nothing. You're not hearing anything because they're going to teach you a lesson. If you're not listening, we're just going to whoop your ass and let you stay up there and figure it out yourself. I done been there. Okay, now, tell y'all what I see. Akita, you finna go to bed? I see them beds sitting up there. 3 beds. So please, okay, listen to them Monday, okay? Okay. Monday says she really felt like somebody did some work on you. They were not successful because your ancestors went on ahead, turned it back on around them, and they sit down here feeling like, God damn, you know, what's wrong with me? They turn this shit all around. Every time somebody comes to attack you Monday, your ancestors are right there in the front line. You understand? Ready to return to sender. And that's good. That's a good thing. You getting sleepy, CZ? Okay, now. Good night, CZ, okay? I'm going to talk to the ancestors, okay? Okay. Okay. Now, there is someone in the audience that is watching this. I can't say they're necessarily in the chat. You may say I'm rude for giving your information out, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it anyways because you're here and nobody knows who you are. But your level of protection is down. Your level of protection is very low right now. Okay. Um, you you've been working on your craft and everything, but you had some roadblocks and you had some issues with your faith lately. You've had a lot of distractions. You also have, this could be you, you having a baby, or you are going to have a baby, or someone in your family could have had a baby. The pregnancy is going to be successful, but if you're not pregnant, then that baby is a project that you're working on, maybe a job or something, not a job, but a business or something of some sorts, or maybe a nonprofit organization and everything. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. The spirits threw these cards out for you. Um, but you are having some type of conflict with some entity of some sort. And that goes back to your level of protection that is down, pretty much down right now, and the loss of faith. You've been battling with this entity for so long until you're just almost like feeling like there's nothing you can do about the situation. And it's this demonic force is messing with your livelihood and your money and everything. Your money's being messed with. I do see where you're planning some type of trip or something, going out somewhere, going off. It's okay for you to travel and go ahead and do this thing. You've been planning it for a minute. You've been contemplating it. You've been thinking about it. I don't know. Maybe going overseas or something like that. It's okay for you to go. Um, but I do feel your hopelessness. You got a lot of hopelessness here going on. I think you need to call on Archangel. Spirit said you need to call on Archangel Michael because they're messing with your health. Well, Monday. It's hard for me to tell you just not go on no trip. This is some messages that's coming from the spirit that is actually translating back to me through the cards. What they want. You probably want to listen to it. Now ain't a good time to be traveling. There's some people getting stuck out in port. There was a ship where there was 175 people on the ship, and all of them come down with the sickness. You know what I'm saying? So I just want you to be real careful because I told somebody I never will forget. I said, do not go on that trip. Please don't go nowhere. They went on over there anyways, and they almost got stuck. It might be this. Oh, what you say, Latoya? You said we protected. I had back-to-back obstacles past April. Look, okay, okay, okay. Anybody else got any more questions? Anybody got some questions? Hmm? Oh, okay. Latoya says she do need to relocate. Let's go and see this a little deeper than this. You gotta do it, huh? You gotta do what you gotta do. Something's trying to hold you back. Something don't want you going nowhere. Well. I'm just gonna just read what the card said. Anybody got any more questions before we go? Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Well, good night. I have enjoyed you all. Okay. I've enjoyed you all. And if you want to overturn spirit, that's totally up to you. But when you do things like that, spirit sometimes with the eyes. Yeah, Malik. I just been doing some readings. I've been trying to see if I think it's just one or two of us in here tonight. We've done 3 hours here. It's been very quiet and intimate. It's very, very late. I want to do daytime readings and stuff one day. Okay, good night, Stacy. How you doing? Okay, Malik, what you got? What you need to know? Okay, good night, Roy. Okie dokie. Spirit telling me to get off of him. Okay. Nighty. I gotta go. Bye-bye. Please rate and subscribe.